Scene 1. Ent. Abandoned farmhouse. Night 1 MIN. A dimly lit room. 15 men gather around a table covered with maps and railway schedules. Bruce Reynolds, sharp-dressed and commanding, stands at the head. Bruce, gentlemen, what I'm about to show you will make us all rich beyond our wildest dreams. August 8th. The Glasgow to London mail train. £2.5 million in untraceable notes. The men lean in, eyes gleaming. Gordon Goody, that's a lot of security, Bruce. Bruce, which is why we have inside information. The money's in the second carriage from the engine. High-value packages, coach. Minimal guards. Ronnie Biggs and How Do We Stop a Moving Train. BRUCE, spreading out signal diagrams. Sears Crossing. We rig the signals. Red light stops the train. We take the engine and the money coach to Borrego Bridge, where our vehicles are waiting. 15 minutes, in and out. Buster Edwards, what about the driver? Bruce pauses, uncomfortable. Bruce, we persuade him to cooperate. Scene 2. Hixt Railway Tracks, Night 2 MIN, August 8th, 1963, 3 a.m., dark countryside. Charlie Wilson climbs the signal post with a glove and battery pack. Charlie, into walkie-talkie. Signals covered. Ready to flip the switch. Below, the gang waits in the shadows. The distant rumble of the approaching train grows louder. Bruce, everyone in position. The train's headlight appears in the distance. Charlie activates the false red signal. Charlie, red lights on. The train begins to slow, brakes screeching. It comes to a complete stop. Bruce, go, 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 go. The gang rushes the train. They reach the driver's cab. Jack Mills, the driver, looks confused. Jack Mills, what's going on? Why's the signal red? Before he can react, one of the gang members strikes him with a cosh. Mills falls, bleeding from his head. Roy James, get him out. Where's our driver? A nervous man in railway uniform steps forward. Their recruited driver. Recruited driver, I've never driven one this big before. The controls are different. Bruce, urgently, what do you mean you can't drive it? Recruited driver, I can't. It's a diesel locomotive, not the type one trained on. Bruce, to the gang, get Mills conscious. He has to drive us to the bridge. They force the dazed, bleeding Mills back into the driver's seat. Scene 3. Ext. Borrego Bridge, Night 2 MIN. The engine and high-value package coach pull up to the bridge. Land Rovers wait below. The gang forms a human chain, passing mailbags from the train. Buster Christ, there's more than we thought. Inside the coach, postal workers are being held at gunpoint. Gordon, keep filling those bags. Move it. 120 mail bags are passed down the chain. The operation is swift and efficient. Bruce checking his watch. 13 minutes. We're golden, boys. Ronnie, what about him? Gestures to Jack Mills, slumped and bleeding. Bruce, leave him. Let's go. The gang loads into the Land Rovers and speeds off into the night, leaving the injured driver behind. Scene 4. Ent. Leatherslade Farm. Day. 1.5 min. The gang's hideout. Money is spread everywhere. The men count and divide their shares, playing Monopoly with real money. Gordon, £2,600,000. We did it. Champagne corks pop. Celebration. Charlie, when do we split it properly? Bruce, we lay low here for a few days. Let the heat die down, then disappear one by one. Suddenly, Roy looks out the window. Roy, there's a plane flying low. Been circling for the last hour. The mood shifts. Paranoia sets in. Buster, they're looking for us. Bruce, we need to leave. Now. Forget the cleanup. Ronnie, what about fingerprints? Bruce, no time. Grab your share and go. The men frantically gather money and flee, leaving behind a farmhouse full of evidence. Scene 5. Int, Scotland Yard. D. 1.5 men. Detective Superintendent Malcolm Futrile examines evidence on his desk. Photos of the farm, fingerprints, the Monopoly board. Futrile, they got sloppy. Fingerprints on the Monopoly board, the ketchup bottle, a truck. We've got them. His assistant enters with files. Assistant, sir, we've matched prints. Gordon Goody, Charlie Wilson, Ronnie Biggs, and several others. We're making arrests now. Futrile, what about the money? Assistant, most of it's still missing. They've hidden it well. Futrile, find it. And find Bruce Reynolds. He's the mastermind. Scene 6. Int. Courtroom. Day 1, MIN. A packed courtroom. The gang members sit in the dock. A judge presides. Judge, you have been found guilty of armed robbery and conspiracy. The sentences reflect the gravity of your crimes and serve as a deterrent. Charlie Wilson, 30 years. Gordon Goody, 30 years. Ronnie Biggs, 30 years. The camera pans across their faces, some defiant, others resigned. Judge, the attack on driver Jack Mills was particularly heinous. His injuries have left him unable to work and in constant pain. Scene 7. Montage various locations, 1 MIN quick cuts. Ronnie Biggs scaling a prison wall. July 1965. Biggs escapes Wandsworth Prison. Biggs on a beach in Brazil, sunglasses on, drink in hand. Living as a celebrity fugitive. Bruce Reynolds arrested in 1968. Reynolds caught after 5 years on the run. Jack Mills at home holding his head in pain. Mills never fully recovered from his injuries. Newspaper headline. Train driver dies minus 1,970. Most of the stolen money still missing. Only 400,000 pounds of the 2.6 million pounds was recovered. Scene 8. Int. Nursing home DA Y20131 MIN. An elderly Ronnie BIGGS, now returned to Britain, sits in a wheelchair. A reporter interviews him. Reporter, after 50 years, do you have any regrets? BIGGS Weekly. The driver. Jack Mills. That should never have happened. We were supposed to be gentlemen thieves, not thugs. Reporter, would you do it again? Biggs looks at the camera, a slight smile. Biggs, I've had quite a life, haven't I? Good and bad. The great train robbery made me famous. Made me a fugitive. Cost me everything. And gave me everything. Scene 9. Ext Bordago Bridge, DAY present, 30 sec. The bridge today. A title card appears. The great train robbery remains one of Britain's most audacious crimes. Of the 2.6 million pounds stolen, 62 million pounds today, most was never recovered. The last surviving member of the gang died in 2013. The legend lives on. Camera pulls back from the bridge as a modern train passes.